This is me back at the start again. So we're gonna have to remember that that big dude's there, because he was just too tough to go after just now.
Anomalous air conditions result in Blastia going out of control, which in turn leads to monsters turning vicious.
You've no streams yet. Good luck in the draw.
If this is related to the distortion he was talking about, then it might not be only this forest that's affected.
You sure mumble to yourself a lot, don't you?
What? Another monster attack?
Oh, where are all they going? They're all running back to the forest.
Carol, keep your head down.
It's them. Dawn!
You all do something?
Do something? What do you mean?
Those savage monsters turned docile as pups and ran off. What did you do?
Yuri, it must be because we stopped the flow of the air.
The monsters turned tame because we stopped the runaway air!
Runaway air?
Hey, old man, do you know something?
Well, my old friend Bellius used to say something about it.
So it's true that Dawn and Bellius are friends. Who is Bellius? The Duce who rules the Colosseum of Nordopolica. Nordopolica?
And what's with that runaway air?
It was really amazing. More and more really strong monsters kept on coming, but we...
Boy, those are the sorts of things you keep to yourself.
What?
You don't do deeds like that so other people will notice. You do them so that you can protect your town and your friends.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, could I see him for a moment?
What?
Oh. You can use healing arts. Thank you.
Ain't that Raven over there? Quit hiding, you! Our man ain't giving you trouble, is he?
What do you mean, trouble? The reason the monsters got tame was our doing. Mine especially.
Huh? Raven's a member of Altosk?
Somehow that seems to be the case.
Ouch, Gramps. Cut that out.
Shut up, you!
The grandpa.
John Whitehorse.
What is it?
I know we've only just met, but I have something I need to talk to you about.
Quite the strapping young lad, aren't you? What's your name?
I'm Yuri. Yuri Lowell.
Yuri, eh? So you must be the leader here.
Excuse me, Gramps. Anybody home?
There ain't been too many lively youngsters around here lately, so I've grown bored. I'll listen to you, but in exchange, you gotta indulge me for a bit.
Jeez, what a time for that old geezer's bad habit.
What are you talking about?
Whenever he finds someone who shows a little backbone, he just has to test them.
Test? Test what?
Their strength, of course.
Exactly. Now, come and indulge an old man in his innocent hobby.
No. You can count me out.
Hey, he just took off.
Barnes just stunk house up. I think he's just been to his litter tray.
All right. An opportunity to face the head of a guild isn't the kind of thing that comes along every day.
That's the spirit. Show me what you got.
Oh, there.
If you're so old, then retire and drink tea in peace.
Sorry, but that's really not my style.
That's not doing any damage.
Destruction field!
Where? Look how many hit points he's got. He's level 60. You're definitely supposed to lose with that. He can be on our team any day. Shout out to Clive, the driving instructor.
Well, that's enough. After all, if we keep this up, this is gonna turn into a real battle. That was the most fun I've had in a long time. All right, I'll hear you out now.
Don, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, he's whispering.
I see. All right, you dogs. Time to head out.
It's sort of my plan, James. I'm thinking that way. I have to see what my son is saying. I haven't talked it over with him yet.
We gotta return to Dungrest. If you come by the Union, you'll have my ear first chance I get.
If I have your word, that's fine by me.
You're not nervous at all to talk to me. You all would make a good addition to our guild.
I was giving him everything I got in that fight, though. A guild, huh?
We're gonna make one, right?
We'll see.
Yeah. Let's make a
So what do you
guild.
think? Y'all finally get a taste of how awesome I am?
I sure didn't notice you being too awesome out there.
Always so quick to criticize.
All right, I'd like to go back to Dongress to meet with the Dawn and keep looking for Barbos.
Rita, once Yuri's done with his business, we should go back to report. Rita?
What's she thinking? Don't leave us, Rita.
What was that? Once Yuri's done, we should go back to report to Alexei. Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. Come on, let's go back.
What's she thinking? Right, I am going to go check bar and get some fresh coffee, a quick bio break, and then I will be right back. Again. The binariest of them all. Okay. Got my coffee. Barn is settling a bit. Luna is out of her basket, so I give her some treats. I have to find a big box or something to put underneath Baron's basket, the blue one, because he fell out of it this morning. He fell out and onto the floor. Luckily it's not a high drop.
Just who was that strange person with the sword anyway?
Do you think he came to Cave Mock all by himself? There are so many monsters around.
Judging by the way he was standing, he's pretty confident in his own abilities. He seemed calm or even like meditative. Well, whatever. He was a strange guy.
Yeah, I have no idea what was up with him at all.
I've played it briefly, Juju. I know MS Paint's played it quite a bit. Have you been playing it? I thought it was okay. I quite liked the base building in it and things like that. I don't know how much I would play it, just because it's probably quite a time-consuming game. Yeah, I think it's probably better. Oh, she learned something. It's probably better played with a few other people, isn't it? What happened to the thingy?
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
because you've lived a lot.
How did he die? How did he go down so quick?
Guess we can do this.
Yeah, it feels like it. You got a couple of mates who play it. You got to give it another go. It was quite an interesting concept, really. That, I just wouldn't have the time to play it.
Don Whitehorse. I can see how a man like that could rise to the top of the Union. He's pretty impressive.
I'm just relieved he's the sort of person who's willing to listen. I didn't think he'd give us a chance, considering that he's never met us before.
That's what makes the Dawn so great! I told you, right? Man, he's so cool!
Do you run his fan club or something?
I was just gonna say something about games outside streams before you did that, because I keep buying games like the new System Shock, thinking I'll do that on an evening stream, and then I keep finding I don't have much chance to do evening streams, and I think I really want to play that game. Oh, but I can't play it because I need to stream it. I have heaps of games like that. I do have I have a few games just now that I am playing off stream. I'm playing. Yeah, it's just there's just not enough time. Sniper Elite 5 I've been playing off stream lately. I do No Man's Sky quite a bit, and a few strategy type games that I know I'm not any good at, and I just don't stream them. Yeah, Sniper Elite. Yeah, I used to play. Was it the second one? I mean, I've played them all. Sniper Elite 2 is possibly my favourite one. I played that a lot multiplayer. I loved it. I didn't like... I think it was 2 anyway. 4 was my least favourite. 5's really good so far. But I haven't tried the multiplayer in it. I'm just working my way through the campaign just now. Sorry, Luna was making bit choking sounds, but she's okay. Baron's over checking her out, making sure she's okay. Too many games and not enough time. That's the problem, Juju. You played 3 with your cousin. Purposely snipe everyone on the private parts. Yeah, I'm sure it was the second one I played a lot. I'd have to check. In hour-wise, what have I got? $105 hours on the second one. Yeah, yeah, 3 I didn't like. 4 was better. And I've started on 5. But yeah, 2 was my favourite one out of the lot. Got 105 hours on that. Yeah, I didn't like 3, and I'll tell you why. I didn't like the setting. I didn't like the environment. It was more deserty sort of places, I think. It didn't hold as much appeal to me as 2. 2 was a lot more like European type scenarios. It was just superb. 4 I didn't finish it, and I can't get it to work. I can't get it to run anymore for some reason. But it was definitely better. I was enjoying the storyline in it. 5 is great. It's back to how I enjoyed the second one. It's a much better setting for me. more like European countryside. It's essentially the same. They haven't really changed the mechanics any. There's a lot more vehicles come in with extra troops driving through, and you have to be careful of them all the time. It's a very nice game graphically. So I am enjoying it. So I might stream it one evening if I've got time to let you see it. So. But I do enjoy those games. I try not to get spotted at all. I try and stealth everywhere. I don't like any. As soon as anybody runs off to set an alarm off, that's me. I don't reload.
I never would have thought Raven was a member of Altosk.
It looked like he and the Don were close. The old man probably has a pretty important job.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, but he's probably one of Altosk's top officers. The fact that he can leave town on guild business shows the Don trusts him.
That old man. You can't judge a book by its cover, Rita.
Fishier and fishier.
I can't get any of the older Sniper Elite games to run. I don't know why. I can't. I mean, I tried to get 2 loaded back up. It wouldn't run. 3 won't load up either. Neither will. I'm pretty sure I've tried 4. So just they obviously haven't patched them or made them compatible with Windows 11. Yeah, I think it's probably because of 11. Where are you going? You want me to unlock the hatch? Hold on. Yeah, it's probably 11 because of that. Because I wouldn't have mind going back and finishing off 4. I'm just going to open the cart flap barns there. You want to go out? You usually hear the hatch. It's open. You go in? Now you're going to sit there, okay. She's sitting on top of my my water-cooled vents on my streaming computer.
I can't believe that old fogey beat me.
Did you really plan on beating him? There's no way! He's a living legend. No one can take him down.
Yeah, being in shape like that at his age would be enough. I got nervous just hearing you were gonna fight him.
Why is that?
Most kids that square off against him end up in bed for a week with half a dozen broken ribs.
What drunk told you that?
It's the honest truth. Count your lucky stars he was in a sporting mood.
I heard he herded up 100 of those turtle monsters with the spiky shells and killed them all at once.
And there's a legend that when Dongrest's barrier was failing, he took a chain and fixed it himself.
No human could do that. But I'll beat him one day. I swear.
You still planning on winning?
That kid's a ball of stubborn pride.
On Sniper Elite 2, one of the multiplayer maps was like there was a central square in a city, and you had 4 4-story blocks on each side with lots of bomb damage on the buildings. And most of the action was each team sitting at 2 opposite sides waiting for the glint of a sniper rifle in one of the opposite sides buildings, and just trying to snipe each other, and you were always crawling on your belly the whole time, just trying to sneak about. I always found the secret to that was not actually moving your character side to side to look, but just use your eyes just to scan the whole what was in front of you, because as soon as you moved to try and see what was a little bit further off to the left or right, maybe your lens would glint. So I always just stayed perfectly still. Alright, can we go? Well, this is the bistro place. We're not going in there. Oh, right. Are you going out, Luna? Let me unlock the hatch. I can see Baron. See if she goes out. Sniper's Elite last stage ends with you sniping a guy from the car. Yeah, that's the one you played with your cousin. That might have been the third one. Okay, I was locking the hatch again. You know how bad my memory is. Alright, I see they've just released some new DLC for Sniper Elite 5 as well, with some a new mini mission and stuff. I'm just gonna save here. And we needed to get to the guild place. Was that up here? Yeah. We looked at Tales from Reverie Steam page today. Can't believe they spoiled one of the biggest surprises in the game on the store page. Oh, that's not good, is it? They need to try and keep things like that completely spoiler free. Oh, this is some fancy place, eh? What's this? Up here. Aha! The gourmet chef. No? There. Minestrone soup. I keep forgetting about cooking completely. Can we go in these other doors? Great to do before boss fights, yeah. I should really do them, shouldn't I? Shut your hole and leave me be. I've got quite a few Vespers now. So I mean, I should do it, shouldn't I? Oh, we've got adverts coming in. Dawn's chamber. Hopefully it's not his private chamber.
So you've come back, have you?
Yuri.
What? You two know each other?
Yes, we're old friends.
You don't say.
I see you know Yuri as well.
We crossed paths during the assault on the city. Now then, what business did you have?
We came to ask you about a man named Barbos of the Blood Alliance. It looks like he's the one behind the recent string of stolen Blastia cores.
I see. So Barbos is tied up in your problem as well.
You have a problem with him too?
We have come to ask that the Union relinquish all ties with the Blood Alliance. Other guilds have begun to follow Barbos' example, abusing Blastia in other areas and disrupting the order of society. If we can count on your assistance, I feel that together we should move to put an end to the Blood Alliance.
Barbos? He's been testing the limits of my patience lately. Looks like it's time to remind that brute how a proper guild behaves.
A clash between the guilds and the Empire was avoided the other day, largely due to your intervention. However, if Barbos is left unattended, the relations between our two states may yet again be torn apart.
And that's not going to be fun for anybody.
The time for stopping Barbos is now.
Since we'll be cooperating with you, I assume we'll be on equal standing with the Empire in this.
Yes, sir.
If that's the case, a united front with the Empire might not be such a bad idea.
He looks like a lot. Yeah, he is a badass, isn't he? Just don't mess with him.
Then,
Yeah, we'll deal with this together. Hey, send a message to Bellius. Tell Bellius that Nordopolica's gonna help us.
Man, this is serious.
I have brought a letter from His Highness, Yoder.
Still sounds like Yoda. His Highness Yoda. Dawn Outhouse. There is one that's nearly done. Yeah, I was working on it yesterday afternoon. The last couple of days I sort of picked up 3 bags of soil on Friday, and I got 3 bags of bark yesterday. So I've built up the ground inside the catio now, so it's all level. And I put a really thick layer of bark on top, mainly in case Baron falls down from the top or anything, so he's got something soft to land on. So yeah, so it's coming along. You do love powerful old man trope in games. That's why your profile picture is Rab on Discord. I was going to try and put the cat flap in today into it,
From the Imperial candidate, huh?
but it's meant to be really bad weather today, so we'll have to see.
Read it aloud.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I haven't finished it. I'm pretty far through it. I had been doing that on the odd casual stream as well.
If Don Whitehorse is taken out of the picture, we are willing to overlook the Union's responsibility in the Barbos affair.
what?
Don't make me laugh.
What? What is this?
Looks like you and the young master see things a bit differently.
There must be some mistake. Master Yoder would never say such a thing.
Show our guest here to his own private suite.
Don Whitehorse, please listen to me. This is some sort of trap.
Oh, what shenanigans is going on now?
Why would you?
Hang on. If we screw up, it'll only make things worse for Flynn.
All-out war with the Empire. We'll take everything we've got and march on the Imperial capital. Try and make a fool out of me, and I'll tear these little messengers limb from limb.
I like the doggo's dagger on his it's round his paw, isn't it? Round the top of his leg. Sorry, his leg, not his paw.
And it looks like he's forgotten all about talking with us.
I don't think that Don's in much of a talking mood right now.
I have to return to the Empire and find out what's really going on.
No, don't leave us. You're our only healer.
I said hang on. We should sit still for now and see what happens.
I suppose you're right. I cannot believe that Yoder would give a letter like that to Flynn. There must be some mistake.
We've met His Highness too, and he certainly didn't seem like that kind of person.
But you heard the letter. It said to take Don Whitehorse out of the picture.
So maybe it was sent by someone who wants to throw a wrench into what Yoder and Flynn are doing.
But that's nothing more than a hunch right now.
Yeah, you're right. The only thing we know for sure right now is that Flynn is in trouble.
Lord Robert. I'm sorry, I'm going to look up Lord Robert now. Robert. Dragon Quest. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember him. Yeah. Yeah, I remember him. A wee bit. I have to get one of these, the red fez type huts. Get a fez hut. Why are we back being him? They keep changing who my leader is. Hey, we could sit on the throne. We are now in charge. Everybody has the day off. The flag of the soulsmiths, okay. I bet we're not going to be allowed to go down into the cells. The dungeon is ahead. There's a knight held captive there now. No one is allowed to enter beyond this point. But he doesn't have a point, because he's got his sword away. Look, he's got a point, it's hitting the ground. Private rooms of the Union officials. If you are here to see the dawn, it's the last room. Oh, I like the gold statues. Right, let's go to the inn and save. Oh, we're getting a cutscene.
Huh, that's strange.
What's the matter, Yuri?
It looks like I dropped my wallet somewhere.
Oh, that's just an excuse to go back somewhere.
At a time like this?
Maybe it fell out of my pocket at the Don's place. I'm gonna go look. You wait here.
Okay. Don't take too long.
That's just an excuse.
Alrighty, now to go see how Flynn's holding up.
Am I not allowed to save? How's he going to manage to get in to see Flynn? Oh, there's no guard there. That's a bit lax, isn't it? Not having a guard on the door. A Scottish sitcom called Two Doors Down. It does not ring a bell. Two Doors Down. I don't know, ever since I haven't really watched many sitcoms for the last 20 years or so. I used to watch a lot of them. I just haven't found any of them funny much. I know they're called situation comedies, but maybe my humor's just changed. Two Doors Down. Oh, that's got Elaine C. Smith in it as well. Oh, and that's the guy that played Taggart. There's been a murder. Alex Norton. He's a really good actor. I like him. But I've never watched it. No, I've never seen Two Doors Down. It's maybe not showing up in this part because we have a lot of regionalized TV up here. Rob's voice actor is the lead actor in that sitcom, okay. Still Game is something else I haven't watched. I have friends that watch it. They find it very funny. See, I just don't watch much sitcom these days. I tend to watch crime dramas a lot, quiz shows, the odd documentary. You thought it was a band. Brooklyn 99. That's something else I haven't heard of. My we don't. I guess we don't watch a great deal of TV because we don't have much time. I mean, most nights we're away to bed at 9 just because we need to be up early. We try to catch up on stuff that we miss after 9 o'clock the following day.
Yuri.
Oh, I noticed on Amazon Video that we're getting to see the new the Dune film in about 10 days time or so. So I want to see that because I haven't seen it. Yeah, just the same as games, Juju. Too many TV. You can watch it with a VPN now, okay. I do have a VPN set up, but...
Thought I was being quiet, but I guess you heard me.
Yeah, the new Dune film. It's coming on to Amazon Video. So if you're a Prime subscriber, you'll get to see it for free. So I haven't seen it. I've seen the very original one with Sting and Patrick Stewart and Kyle MacLachlan. Yeah, it's the old new Dune film. Yeah, since part 2 is coming out. Yeah, I cannot remember the last time I was at the cinema. It's been years.
So, you've come to have a laugh at me in this sorry state?
Yeah, I wanted to see what kind of expression being locked up put on your face.
It doesn't hurt to be forced to view things from behind bars every now and then.
What the hell you think you were doing, coming here with a letter like that?
That was the Red Eyes doing. They attacked after you left.
You don't screw up like that. Was it one of your people?
Even if it was, the responsibility is mine.
I see. If the Red Eyes are involved, then Rago's gotta be behind it all.
But how do you know?
That's a series of books that I need to finish reading. I've only ever read the first 2 Dune books. You still got to go back to the old classic Red Dwarfs at least once a year. I've got all of them on Blu-ray disc. I have been working my way through them because I only ever saw the first series when it was on. I remember watching it when it first came on, and I did watch the whole of the first series, but I never saw any of the rest after that. So I'm sort of catching up all the ones I missed.
At the harbor, we saw Rago giving orders to one of their assassins.
I hadn't heard about that.
Do you know what they're trying to do?
It's a great series. Yeah, I love all the characters in it.
Most likely they want to force a clash between the guilds and the knights.
That'd be bad. You think another one of those false letters went to the Knights?
Yes, to put them in a fighting mood.
If you know that much, then get out there and get the real letters back.
I was wondering how long it'd take you to get rid of that damn lock.
Scottish Red Dwarf would be amazing. Just 3-4 Scottish fellas getting lost in space and bantering on each other. It's I don't know if you ever watched Death in Paradise, the crime drama series. Every time I saw the actor that plays the cat on Red Dwarf in it, I just always remembered him. I keep seeing him as the cat, even though he's a police officer and that.
You've got to stay here.
Yeah, he just is the cat. Yeah. You watched Death in Paradise as well. Okay. Yeah, I really like Death in Paradise. It's been a good series. The older dark police officer that used to ride the motorbike. I can't remember his name in Death in Paradise now. But yeah, he's the cat. Where are we? Danny John Jules. He's the cat. Can I get pictures up? That one. He was the cat.
What? And be your scapegoat? You're just itching to get rid of me, aren't you?
Yuri, if I don't make it back, you'll have to die in my place.
Yeah.
Taking your friend's place in a jail cell? You lost your mind, son?
This coming from an old man who gets rid of his own guards on purpose.
I had a special favor to ask that rookie knight.
You mean Flynn?
The rats that plan these sort of stunts usually like to enjoy their handiwork from somewhere nearby.
If you knew the letter was fake, why'd you fire everyone up like that?
If I didn't make a good show of things, whoever's behind all this wouldn't bother to come watch. Besides, we've got a lot of hotheads around here who'd never let me hear the end of it if I didn't raise hell.
So that's where it stands. Of course, if our friend the knight doesn't show up again, your life is mine.
I know. Tell me one thing, though. What made you want to start a guild in the first place?
I realized I couldn't protect the things that were important to me playing by the Empire's rules.
There have to be some things that were easier to protect when you're on the other side, though. Even in the lower quarter where I'm from, we still had the barrier to protect us.
Sure. But were you happy with just putting up with all the things you didn't like?
Well,
So if the rules the Empire sets don't suit you, you got two choices. You can do like your friend is and put everything you've got into change in the system. Or you can turn your back on the Empire and live by the rules you set for yourself.
that's pretty clear-cut.
Yep. I think you're gonna have to take responsibility for letting my prisoner go.
You want me to do something besides rotting in this cell?
The sap who's been putting together this little show's gotta be somewhere in this city. Oh, I've been planning on asking your armor-wearing friend to hunt him down for me.
So what? You want me to find them?
Your job is to pay this debt back to me. How you go about it is up to you. That young lady you brought with you is running all over the place helping with the injured folks. You're not the type to be the only one sitting around twiddling its thumbs, right?
Estelle. Huh. That sounds like her.
Guess we're leaving the cell. You watched the Gadget Show, James, over here. No, they had Craig Charles from Red Dwarf was in that as one of the presenters. He's not in it anymore. I really don't like this new format. I used to really enjoy it. I enjoyed it pre-Craig Charles. With Craig Charles was okay. It was fairly enjoyable. They've gone to this new format now and I really don't like it. Craig Charles left and they just changed the format completely. Nothing on the desk. Yeah, I mean, it had a lot of complaints, this new format. You would think they would listen to it, but they've now produced a couple of series in this format, and they haven't listened to the people. And I think their viewership has gone way down now, and their big mega prizes have also lowered how much you get. They're obviously not getting as much sponsorship anymore for it. Which is a shame, because it was a good show.
true.
Is he really planning on going to war just to lure those rats out of hiding?
We'll teach those Imperial bastards to look down on us!
Oh, Yuri!
Have you finished healing the injured yet?
How did you know that?
The Don told me. This is from him, his way of saying thanks.
But Yuri, things have gotten really bad.
Yeah, I noticed.
No, that's not what I mean.
What else?
I saw them.
Oh, who?
You saw who?
The Blood Alliance. Barbos wasn't with them, but
Rita and Repeat are shadowing them right now.
Just what the Don wanted.
Let's catch up with Rita.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a healer back.
where were you talking with the Don, Yuri? You were gone for a long time.
We had a nice little chat through some thick iron bars.
Yuri, did you get Flynn out of prison by trading places with him?
No, it's nothing like that. Flynn would have been released even if I hadn't gotten involved.
What do you mean?
The Don planned all along to capture Flynn and use him to find out who's behind this whole mess.
So both the Don and Flynn know that there's someone else manipulating things?
Yeah. Why do I keep letting myself get caught up in this stuff? Now the Don's making me do his dirty work. What a pain.
Okay, we got to... We'll stick with the Dawn to the end, and we'll don our finest armor to do it. Oh no, the NPCs are coming out with the bad jokes.
Rita.
I never wanted to believe that my dad was stealing from his job as a road worker, but when I got home all the signs were there. That's a one-way road to prison. Yeah, I like that one.
Yes!
Let's go inside.
But if Barbos is in there...
Then we can't just sit around and watch either, huh?
What should we do?
Let me give you a tip.
Oh, it's you again.
Hey, is it okay you being here?
No, it ain't okay. But the Don asked me to make sure you youngsters don't screw things up.
Yeah, next to traffic girl. We've got this really stupid statue that got put up in our high street of the nearest town, and somebody's keeps putting traffic cones on the top of it as well.
Why don't you guys come with me to a tavern and hear what I got to say?
We don't have the time to...
Oh, come on! You sound like you think I'm gonna trick you.
Well, you have tricked us before.
I can handle getting tricked a couple times. But there are limits to my patience, old man.
What's with the grim face? I get it. All right. Come now, kids. Show me those pearly whites. All right, this way.
Okay, full team again, but let's muck this up. We need to... we don't want Carl. No, we want Rapide. No, I've got this. Where? Carl? Oh, yeah, there's Estelle. I want Estelle. I want you over there. I want you to be our leader. Oh, see, now I've forgotten where we're going. What we're doing? We need to go... Do we need to go talk to the Dawn? We're not going this way, are we? No, we need to go talk to the Dawn. Hold on a sec. Get any closer and that guard's gonna see you. Are you even listening? Yeah, better make sure this isn't some trick of his before we barge head first into the danger zone. Well then, how about we make for that bar over there? Okay, we're heading for the bar. Where's the bar? Are you selling anything? The knight who came here acting all tough as in prison? Serves him right. That's more the inn. It's not the bar. I'm gonna go save though while I'm here. Where's the bar they're on about? Oh, we could see if we can buy anything new. Or upgrade anything. Turn around. Synthesis. I can only make them. I've already got 10. Cure seals and suppose I could buy some of these. Make some of them, sorry. Right, what else have we got? Oh, that's better for him. A longsword. We've already got one of them. He's also just not using it. Okay. Oh. I can't do that because I need a tortoise shell. We could do that. Give him a new sword. Guess we do that. We could upgrade one of them. Oh, that's better for you. Chain whip, that's better. It's not better by much, is it? We can't do that one, we need a hoof. Right, armor. Could get a knuckle duster. Can't do that. Could do the spike collar. Nothing better there. It's better for you. Just a fraud. Good morning. How are you today? You barely remember the game at this point. So you played it through though. How are you today? You're well a bit sleepy, you might get some coffee. Yeah, coffee's always a good idea. I'm on my second flask at the moment. I was just gonna give... Oh, thank you, Kaiser. Nolax. welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. How was your Link's Awakening? Was that what you were playing today? It's 7 PM, so maybe not the best idea. Oh, see, I can drink coffee right up until I go to my bed. I still fall asleep straight away. Oh, so, yeah, sorry, Jester Fraud was playing Link's Awakening. And you were playing Trials to Azure. How's Trials to Azure going? Yeah, I know, sorry, I was just... I caught on a bit slow there, Kaiser. How is everybody? Welcome on in. Yeah, we're playing Tales of Vesperia at the moment. We're sort of just working our way through upgrading our equipment at the moment, seeing what we can make, and that looks about it. I'm gonna have to equip all that just now first. You finished chapter 2 finally, and we're now on an intermission chapter. Ah, okay. But it's good, you're enjoying it then. And you're enjoying Link's Awakening, Jester? I haven't played any Zelda apart from Breath of the Wild. It's your second Zelda game. Yeah, I don't... I've got Yuri in, yeah. Yuri's helping us out. First was Tears of the Kingdom. Ah, okay. So you've played 10 minutes of Minish Cap and then a bit of Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting playing Tears of the Kingdom at some point. I did do a first look on it, so I did enjoy it. Sorry, my partner was messaging me from her work. But yeah, this is a good game. I am enjoying this. I'm enjoying the story as usual. I like Rita as my main character. Yuri's usually not in our team, but he's in our team just now. Right. Who do I usually have in here? No. You were initially going to stream for 12 hours today, but you tire it quickly, so you stop now and we'll work out or something. It's quite long, isn't it, doing 12 hours? I'm not quite sure how Bitwizard manages his long streams. Right, we're looking at equipment here. We're going to go for that, but then see what we're working on. We should probably just go back to that and get those skills. Yeah, let's just go for that. You've got your spike collar. We were trying to learn these skills, so we'll swap back to that. We don't have any new weapons for her, so we'll just stick with what we've got. Okay, that's okay there. Right, we're okay for weapons there. Can't stick around for long, but it was good to catch. Yeah, no problem, Jester. You take care, have a good day. May catch you another time. I'll have to drop in on one of your streams. Yeah, he's got a lot of stamina, hasn't he? Right, we need to figure out how we're going to get to this, to see these guys over there. I'm a bit confused. Confused. Why is Carl there? Did I muck something up? we never have Carol. There. And I like you at the end. There we go. Maybe Estelle could maybe think about doing her job and healing this nurse. Alright, okay. Right, okay. How? Is that a cat? Oh no, look, they won't let me pet any of the cats in this game. They're not being very nice. I want to be able to pet the cats. Let me just save there. Try talking as Estelle. Do you think that's going to work? No, look, see, they won't let me do it. Being very nasty. Right, how do we do this? I think we should just stop playing this game now. If they're not going to let us talk to the cats. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it's a bad game. It's just dreadful. The Empire. The Knights. Nobody in this town trusts them at all. Yeah, we've already seen this. Well then, how's about we make for that bar over there? Which bar? I know, Sophia, it's just dreadful. I think we should all write... Let's all email the developers and complain bitterly. How's about we make for that bar over there? Where's the bar? Oh, here's a tavern. Send a strongly worded letter. Yes. Why are they wearing rhino horn helmets?
We're coming through.
What is this place?
Just a place that Don has for drinking with important guests and having secret conversations.
Are you telling us just to stay here and drink?
If your friend comes back with the real letter, things could be settled peacefully.
Sorry, but I can't let Flynn hog all the glory.
We need to find the criminal behind all of this trouble. If that happens to be Barbos...
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Oh, what's that? A secret door.
What's this?
There are sewer tunnels that sprawl in a labyrinth beneath this town. Long ago, when the town was occupied by the Empire, the guilds used these tunnels to fight back.
Wait! Don't tell me this place is connected to those sewer tunnels!
That's exactly what it is. And our plan is to use them to sneak right up behind those guys.
Quickly sneak in and catch them, huh? It's a bit of a detour, but it's the best chance we got.
That's the idea. Aren't you glad you trusted me?
I won't know that until it's all over.
So, you still don't trust me, huh?
Naturally, you'll be coming with us too, right, old man?
Aw, crap! And I was totally planning on skipping town.
I'm saying we want to share the glory with you, old man. Come on, let's go.
Raven has joined the party. So can we go down this way? Yeah. Let's go down the stinky sewers.
Oh, it's pitch black.
I'd rather not get lost in here and never see the light of day again.
Yo, Genius Mage Girl, can you use some fire magic and light up this place?